Anxiety is a common disorder that affects about 40 million people over 18 years old in the United States. This disorder is influenced by various factors such as genetics, brain chemistry, personality traits, and life experiences. There are many signs of anxiety that can help identify if a person is suffering from this disorder. Disappearing without explanation is a sign. Anxious people may feel intense fear or panic, leading them to withdraw and isolate themselves. It is common for them to seek a quiet and safe place to wait until the anxiety crisis passes. During this period, they may experience symptoms such as rapid breathing, sweating, trembling, suffocation sensation, and heart palpitations. Worrying about a lack of response is another sign. Waiting for an important message can increase anxiety and lead to sending several messages or constantly checking notifications, damaging relationships. Lack of response can be interpreted as personal rejection, worsening anxiety, and generating more negative thoughts. Anxious people may avoid social events due to fear of not being accepted or getting stuck in uncomfortable situations, leading to social isolation. However, this temporary solution can prevent the building of meaningful relationships. Anxious people are constant self-critics, doubting their abilities and judging themselves for trivial failures. They worry about what others think and fear being judged. Self-criticism can prevent them from trying new things or pursuing goals. It is exhausting and can lead to low self-esteem and depression. Learning to identify and deal with self-criticism is essential. Anxious people have a strong memory and can precisely remember dates and events that triggered their anxiety. This can make certain times of the year difficult and reactive anxiety. It is important that they recognize these feelings and work to calm them. Anxious people have difficulty relaxing and being at peace. They feel restless and agitated in moments of calm, always looking for something to do. This can be a physical manifestation of anxiety, accompanied by a feeling of internal restlessness. It is important to understand that this difficulty in standing still is not laziness, but rather discomfort caused by anxiety. Anxious people are often shy due to constant self-criticism. They worry a lot about what others think and may have difficulty expressing themselves and socializing. This concern can be so intense that it paralyzes the anxious person, affecting their personal and professional life. Shyness is not a weakness, but a challenge that can be overcome. Anxious people can be very dependent on their partners, constantly seeking approval and love. This can lead to controlling behaviors, jealousy, and overprotection that can harm the relationship. It is important that these people learn to deal with their insecurities and trust themselves and their partners more to have healthier and happier relationships. Therapy can help treat anxiety. The fear of failure is also common in anxious individuals with low self-esteem, leading them to avoid new and challenging situations. In severe cases, it can even result in specific phobias. However, it is important to remember that failure is a part of life, and seeking professional help can help overcome this fear. Learning coping strategies and developing resilience skills can help anxious individuals feel more confident in their abilities and live life to the fullest. Anxious individuals tend to repeat many things in life, such as checking multiple times if doors are locked, reading emails several times before sending them, or reviewing completed work several times. This excessive repetition can be exhausting and lead individuals to spend a lot of time on activities that could be completed much more quickly. It is important to remember that excessive repetition can be a sign of obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, a treatable medical condition. If the repetition begins to interfere with daily activities or causes significant distress, it is important to seek professional help. Anxious individuals tend to prefer being alone to deal with anxiety. Solitude may seem safer than being in large groups or public places. This can affect personal and professional relationships and lead to social isolation. It is important to learn to manage anxiety in a healthy way to avoid negative impacts on quality of life and interpersonal relationships. Anxiety can affect individuals in various ways and can be difficult to identify its signs. However, such signs can be helpful for individuals to identify anxiety in themselves or others. Identifying anxiety is important to seek appropriate help and treatment, such as therapy, medication, or both. There is no need to suffer in silence, and it is important to speak to a mental health professional to get help and start treating anxiety. Liked the video? Give it a thumbs up and follow us. Help us grow and bring more content to the channel. See you next time.